I had demons to let out. Hi folks, I haven't been let out of this room in the last 3 days. I'm being held here against my will, but this is Miss Jenny's channel. How are you doing? We're here because I hear tier lists are hot stuff. And we're going to make a tier list. Did you do the thing? You did the thing. Today's tier list is classic 90s movies. Who was alive during the 90s? Raise your hand. Oh. It's great. Let's figure this out. Let's rank some movies from... What the hell does that say?
Cooler than mint condition bop it. I'm loving it. Me like. Don't want in the VHS collection. And Slog Central Station. What's your name, by the way?
I don't remember anymore. I think I'm Casey.
Okay. I'm Miss Jenny. So
sorry, I got completely derailed with how this tier list is set up.
Okay, so we're going from cooler than a mint condition bop it down to Slog Central Station.
Folks, just go S-A...
No, I like this. This is fun. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Pulp Fiction's S tier.
You have to
I'm
say
not saying it. Pulp Fiction's phenomenal. Every film nerd loves this movie.
Yeah.
What else is there to say?
Okay. Titanic. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Definitely I'm loving it.
I think it's crap, but James Cameron is a master of spectacle.
Right. I mean, watching it visually.
Yes.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Also, Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
The best special effect in that movie is his wig.
Victor Garber, though.
Nobody knows who Victor Garber is.
Everybody knows who Victor Garber is.
Nobody knows who Victor Garber is.
He was the Legally Blonde.
Fantastic. Moving on. 10 things I hate about
Cooler
you.
than a mint condition bobbit.
Okay. I don't do well with confrontation. That was aggressive, and I'm not okay with that.
It's so good, though. It's so good.
It's a great movie. It's great. I
great.
have a few negative things to say about it.
Okay, Silence of the Lambs.
Meh. It's A.
Okay, yeah.
Because everything the show did, or the movie did, the show did better. Hannibal elevated every aspect of the character.
Yep.
Home Alone.
Home Alone, it's a staple of the Christmas genre.
It's crap.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I own it. I just don't always go for it.
The Matrix.
Matrix.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Clueless.
Oh, S tier. It's a retelling of Emma.
It is a retelling of Emma.
It's excellent.
You know, Paul Rudd's in it.
Paul Rudd's in it.
I like Paul Rudd.
So good. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
S tier.
S tier. What are you talking about? There are
really
people that don't like this movie.
It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand them.
It's a movie that not only revolutionized how movies get made, but also science. Paleontologists watched this movie and they made realizations about the way dinosaurs moved because of the way they did the effects.
Science. Pretty Woman. Jason Alexander plays an awful person, so I like it. Me like, I would say. I wouldn't say it would be like something like...
I just watched an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia entitled Frank's Pretty Woman, in which Danny DeVito's character tries to rehabilitate a hooker, a la this movie. Does not end well. I'm saying it's a B.
All right.
You're okay with that?
Yep. Okay, that's what I said. I say me like.
Okay. Lion King.
Lion King. I love The Lion King. The original Lion King is excellent. The soundtrack is excellent. The soundtrack is excellent. The soundtrack is excellent.
You saying it 3 times doesn't make it true.
Have you seen it?
Not in years.
And you didn't like it?
I didn't care for it.
But you like Hamlet?
I like Hamlet. I just don't care for Disney things.
I'm loving it.
Okay, that's fair.
Very good. It's very good. Space Jam was crap.
Esther. Welcome to the Slam.
Yes.
Space Jam.
The soundtrack is excellent. I didn't say the soundtrack was bad. Okay, fine.
Also the things that Lola Bunny did to the internet.
Oh, true. I did want to be her when I grew up. So.
There you go.
Original Scream. 100% S tier for me.
Oh, I was going to stick it in A.
No, S tier.
Okay.
S tier. Do you know how many heartthrobs are in that?
I feel like I was being generous by wanting to put it in A, but okay.
It's excellent. It redefined the genre.
I'm not arguing that it is. I just didn't care for it.
It's excellent. Okay, that's fine. Schindler's List, you're going to have to do it. Because, like, I didn't care for it. I know I watched it in my later teen years, but, like, I don't remember anything about it except for what the overarching subject is. But I don't really remember much about it.
It's a great movie.
Okay.
Excellent directing. Liam Neeson's great in it.
Liam Neeson's is in it?
Liam Neeson's is the titular list.
The list maker?
He's Oscar.
Huh.
Yes. Anyway.
Matilda.
It's
a very fun directed piece of work.
I like Matilda. I like Mara Wilson. Mara Wilson's hysterical. She's an excellent writer today.
Okay.
So I'm putting this in A.
Okay.
Fight Club.
It's
garbage.
Oh, see, I would say one up from garbage.
Fine.
Well, like, there's just something about like a sleep deprived, whacked out Edward Norton that really does it for me.
Yeah, I know.
It's not my fault.
I'm aware.
Independence Day.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. We have Brett Spiner looking hot.
I don't care. I hate this movie.
And he gets strangled by some tentacles. If that doesn't awaken something.
I hate this movie, and I don't understand why people...
And Jeff Goldblum looks excellent in it.
I don't care.
He's so hot.
I hate Independence Day so much. I hate Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich so much.
Fine.
They're awful.
Fine. You have to say it, though.
Sixth Sense? I'm not saying it, no.
You have to say it.
I'm not saying it.
You have to say it.
I'm not saying it.
If you're putting it in there, you have to say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying whatever the D tier is. It's D tier.
Slog Central Station.
That doesn't feel good. That sentence sounds the way clam chowder feels in my hands.
Ew, don't like that. Okay, moving forward.
Sixth Sense.
I liked it. I like Sixth Sense.
I'm putting it in B.
Okay.
All right.
I really like the soundtrack, actually. Nobody really talks about the soundtrack because everybody's like, ooh, the twist. Ooh, M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. But, like, the score to this movie is actually quite good.
His scores are usually very good. Like the score for Signs, the score for The Village. I honestly don't remember the score for The Sixth Sense all that much. But also, the twist in it is not good. I figured it out like halfway through.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people did. Okay,
but Toni Collette.
Toni Collette.
Toni Collette's a treasure.
She is a treasure. I agree.
Jumanji.
How
do you feel about Jumanji?
I like it.
It's a good Robin Williams vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. B?
Yeah.
All right. Sick. Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day.
Hey.
Okay.
I love it to death, but you can tell Bill Murray's not happy on set. Because this is part of his I want to do serious things. And he wanted Groundhog's Day to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of your mind. Anyway. You know this movie. I don't know this movie.
I love it. I'm loving it.
You're putting the...
Yeah. It's definitely not top tier rom-com.
Did this start the trend of...
ponytail and glasses equal ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I only know this movie peripherally through Not Another Teen movie.
Yeah.
Which is, despite it being mid-aughts, it should be S tier on here.
Okay. Yeah. But yes, that's what that is referring. Thelma Louise, I've never seen it.
Thelma Louise is great.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it at B. It's great. Always thought it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Parent Trap remake.
Good. It was good.
Never saw it.
It was good. It was mid-tier.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bad Boys.
What are you gonna do? I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
I've seen them act together, but I don't remember seeing Bad Boys.
I've seen this, and I've seen half of the second one. Again, like James Cameron, Michael Bay is all about spectacle. And boy, this is a spectacle movie.
Okay.
So I don't feel good, but I'll put it here.
Okay.
Because these two worked very well together.
Yeah, they have good charisma.
Yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
It's good.
It's great. It's one of the better Jim Carrey movies. I'm putting it in A.
Okay. Nightmare Before Christmas. I know that you're not a huge fan of it, but I love it. I love the music in it.
Music's very good.
I think I understand why it's a phenomenon, and I think that the work that went into it is excellent. Do I think other people should have gotten credit? Of course I do.
Yes.
But
without this movie, Hot Topic wouldn't have had merchandise to sell and keep itself afloat.
Probably, yeah. But so I say I'm loving it. Because Catherine O'Hara as Sally is excellent.
And Chris Sarandon is excellent.
Yeah. Danny Elfman's voice is wonderful.
Fine.
Saving Private Ryan, don't care for it.
No.
Okay. Point Break, someone throws a dog at somebody.
So Point Break would have been a better movie had it not been 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
And if Catherine Bigelow had just let Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze kiss.
Yeah, I agree. Next.
What are we at? T2, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
It has Danny Crooksey in it.
Who?
Danny Crooksey. He's great. He's the redhead.
Oh, Edward Furlong's gross ginger friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's good, but if you've seen the first one, you kind of already have seen this one.
Really? Because I feel like I've seen the second one 1,000 times more, and it sticks with me more.
It's the same story. But it's like what he did with Alien. He came in and turned it into an action movie.
Okay, fine, whatever. You put it where you want. I mean, I have no strong feelings about it.
It's a B. It's pretty good. I don't mind it, but again, I like the first one better.
Okay. Jenny Maguire, don't know anything about it. Sure, yeah.
Hate it.
Forrest Gump.
No.
Jenny is the worst character ever.
There's no debate. This movie's trash.
It is one of the most quoted movies from the 90s. Mm-hmm. When the 90s was happening, it was so quotable. Me and my friends would quote it all the time. But I do recall not loving it. I think the score was good, and I think there were moments that were good, but as a full story, it was awful.
Yeah, everybody in it's bad. Everybody's kind of awful, and
Bubba's not awful.
No, Bubba's fine.
Bubba's fine. Yeah.
This is another movie I just hate. So.
Okay, Aladdin, S tier.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Robin Williams.
I appreciate it.
Apollo 13.
I like it.
Where do you want it?
I'm loving it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well, I thought it really did something for practical effects.
Yes.
So, and I thought the subject matter was compelling enough. And I don't know how many times I watch Lieutenant Dan not be able to fly. Makes me laugh.
That's fine. In Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan can't walk.
He can't walk, can't fly. Yes,
I just hate having to look at Tom Hanks for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the longer movies. It definitely is one of the longer movies.
I just don't like Tom Hanks.
I know. I'm sorry.
America's dewy-faced everyman.
Beauty and the Beast, S tier.
Sure. Okay.
Is my favorite Disney vehicle.
I'm not fighting you on that.
Okay. Is this I Know What You Did?
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, it's I Know.
Okay.
It's one of the original
teen slashers of the 90s. Yeah. Before The Faculty and whatnot. The second one has an excellent soundtrack.
Faculty's not a slasher. Faculty's Alien Invasion.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Getting the horror genres mixed up. It was good. It was fine.
B?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got a strong cast. And then Jennifer Love Hewitt, silly little come get me thing is never not hilarious.
It's iconic.
Mm-hmm. It's never not hilarious. Folks.
Yeah.
Blair Witch, S tier.
100%, yeah.
One of my all-time favorite horror movies. I recently watched the second one. I can't believe it was okay.
Mm-hmm. I like the second one. Book of Shadows?
It was just weird and kind of dumb enough, and it set itself apart enough that I was okay with it.
Uh-huh.
And a good thing there was never a third one.
Yeah. Candyman, that's for you.
Candyman's great.
He has a hook for a hand?
He has a hook for a hand. It's a greater allegory about race stuff.
Cool.
I'm putting it in an A.
Okay.
I think it's great. The remake... No, the remake turned out to be more like the third movie for Blair Witch in that it was a sequel reboot thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Remake's also great for Candyman. Just check that out. Fargo. Yes.
Still haven't seen
It's one of the funniest movies. The Coen brothers are just excellent. Total Recall.
That's up to you.
You've never seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, Total Recall's great.
Is this the one with the 3-boobied woman?
This is a 3-boobied woman, yes.
Okay, then yeah, whatever.
Paul Verhoeven, man's a master of satire and just borderline schlock cinema.
Mm-hmm.
S.
Okay.
Goldeneye.
Goldeneye?
Holy shit. Not a James Bond fan, but man, did this movie just like define the 90s.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. It helped, I think, define the N64.
Yes,
Everybody that had an N64
N64
that had GoldenEye. Pierce Brosnan, silly, but it's got that Famke Janssen, and it's that small man you like.
I like a small man?
Alan Cumming.
I do like Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming's in that? Okay, maybe I'll watch it.
It's pretty great. It's A. Because again, Bond movies are silly, but it's just such a cultural cornerstone.
Uh-huh.
Speed.
I like Speed. Speed is fun.
I haven't seen Speed since the 90s.
Yo, I'm loving it.
All right.
It's
I'll give it to Keanu.
It has that guy that I really like in it.
Dennis Hopper.
No.
Oh.
The other one.
Keanu Reeves.
No, the other one.
Outside of those two and Sandra Bullock, I don't know who else is in that movie.
The guy who is best friends with Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Alan Ruck.
Yes! Alan Ruck.
Okay.
Because Alan Ruck is in it? You're so mean.
Fine.
You're so mean. I like Alan Ruck.
Armageddon.
Wait, Armageddon. I don't care. I don't care. It had that good song. I don't want to miss a thing. I like that. So this came out.
You called an Aerosmith song a good song?
I do. Shut your face. So this came out and a bunch of my friends were like, OMG, I cried when I saw it. And so I had this hype in the back of my mind. Like they all saw it in the theater and I couldn't see it in the theater. That like, it was so sad and all my friends cried, right? Even all like the big toughies were like, I cried. And I was like, okay. So then when I finally watched it, and I didn't cry, I felt like, one, a monster, and two, like, what is everybody else watching? You know? It has an excellent cast, but I think it's too long of a movie.
I saw the middle 45 minutes of this movie earlier this year, and I was mildly impressed, so it can sit in B tier.
Yeah, I'm sure if I give it like a full-on watch again nowadays, I'll probably bump it up. But as it sits now, it's totally mid.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Sister Act, you like this shit? I
do like this shit. Sister Act 1 is probably a me tier or an I'm loving it. It is not as good. If this was Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit, you best believe that it would be an S tier.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to put this in A.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
It does build the blocks of good stuff.
But what I'm putting in an A solely because, in my mind, Whoopi Goldberg is still playing Guinan. in this movie.
Okay.
And she's just pretending to be a Las Vegas showgirl that watched a murder, and now she has to be a nun. And because it's Guinan's just kind of going along for poops and giggles.
Okay. Sure.
I'd watch that movie. If it was Guinan.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can just go into it thinking that's Guinan. We'll make you watch it. We'll make you watch both of them. What's wrong? It'll be great. Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see what Casey's reaction is to watching Sister Act and Sister Act 2? Back in the Habit?
She often prefaces things with, it'll be great. It's usually not.
Moving on. Big Lebowski. Hate it. It's the worst.
What? Go to hell. It's incredible.
Of course it is.
It's incredible.
Of course it is. It's like I wandered in halfway through a movie. Goodfellas? So, yeah, the only thing I know about Goodfellas is that they used to, what is that thing called when you take a thing and then you make it funny, but you do it out of love?
What?
In Animaniacs. They used to do it in Animaniacs. With pigeons. It was the good feathers.
Satirize?
Maybe? Or like spoof? Is it spoof?
I think spoof, yes. I think you're looking at spoof.
They used to spoof, but
yes.
They did it out of love. It was the good feathers. So I know that.
Out of love / to avoid copyright.
Yeah. That.
Anyway, it's in the bottom tier. It's well made, but I don't care for gangster movies because they're all the same.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's it. They're boring.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Toy Story, I literally just watched this today. It is totally S tier.
Sure. Did big things for animation.
It did, and it's actually a very good, concise movie that didn't overstay its welcome until they started making sequels.
Until the 17 sequels.
Yeah, of course. But, like, it as a standalone movie, it was short enough to be just the right amount of storytelling. It was very good.
I mean, I still have to hear his voice, but at least you don't have to look at Tom Hanks' face.
Truth.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is the last one, guys.
Finally.
Shawshank Redemption. I like Shawshank Redemption.
I think it's phony, mawkish, feel-good trash.
You think this is feel-good?
And Andy Dufresne killed his wife, 1,000%.
But you think this movie is feel-good?
Yeah, he gets away. He escapes the prison and gets away and gets to live in Mexico.
But everybody else doesn't, and half of them die.
Bummer.
He gets assaulted. Like, it's not feel-good. It's not a feel-good film.
It's often described as, like, uplifting and inspirational.
Oh, no, that's all. Well, I don't listen to anybody. I like this movie. I think it has a good, I like the way that it's shot. Mm-hmm. I like the like semi-noir narration. I like the cast.
Mm-hmm. It's got a great director. Frank Darabont knows how to adapt Stephen King stuff.
Well, I like those people.
Tim Robinson. God.
Yes, Tim Robinson, God. And William Sadler's in this movie.
Clancy Brown, Goat, is in it.
So good.
The little bald guy from RoboCop is in it. I'm blanking.
So like I don't feel okay putting it in slog.
I feel great putting it there.
I would put it, if I had to contend with you, I'd put it in Don't Want in VHS collection.
Fine. It's a bad movie.
Sure, whatever.
Bad. But I'll say this. If these were some of the bigger hits of the 90s, this is a solid S and A tier. Mm-hmm. It's a really solid S and A tier.
I agree. Maybe we should have a movie marathon.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for watching yet another tier list with me. What's my name?
Red. This is Miss Jenny.
Thanks. And what's your name?
Casey.
Wow. If you guys like what you see, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff.
Subscribe.
Oh, you're expecting me to do that? No. No. Sit and spin?
Flick the bell.
Oh, God.
And if you guys have other opinions about these movies, let me know in the commentos below those. And I'll see you guys next week with something else. Bye.